Hello, YouTube. Hello, everybody. I am live for no reason at all. Hello, YouTube. Hello, everybody. And I don't need to hear myself. I probably should put on, hey, what's going on, everybody? YouTube Convoy, William Rosas, thanks, Starscream Soundbolts. Yeah, I am. What's going on, Noah? I am live for no reason at all. None at all. And Thomas Jensen, how are you? Greetings from Boise, Idaho. I just came on tonight because, well, I haven't done a live stream in a while. And just, hey there, Leo Convoy Reviews, Marvel Transformer, favorite MCU film. That's a hard one. It's a tough one. I really like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Favorite Ratchet voice actor. How's it going there, Lava Fox? And we in Longview watching greet you as a brother. Awesome. Where did I get which cool image are you talking about, Sam White? I wish they show Prowl already in the Cyberverse show. Yeah, I agree with you there. Which anime do you watch? I've watched, I think, maybe an episode or two of Death Note. I know I've seen a couple episodes of Naruto. I've seen I've Dragon Ball Z, Cowboy Bebop, Gundam Wing, original Mobile Suit Gundam, Robotech, which is the Macross Macross saga. The original Voltron was an anime, was Go Lion. Thoughts on the Dark Knight trilogy? I liked a lot about each of them, and there's a lot about each of them that I didn't like. Do I know Transformers collector Nick Gers? I do not. Infinity Wars is the best MCU in my opinion. Yeah. Infinity War was a great movie. That was definitely a good movie. I really like Black Panther. What's my response to people who hate Hot Rod Rodimus? You're entitled to your opinion, man. I need to go watch The King of the Braids, Guy Gogar. All right, Leo Convoy. I think I might have to put that on my list. King of the Braves. What's good? Remember the episode where the Stunticons Grand Prix, where the Augie Kane. Yeah, that was Trans Europe Express. All hair Cobra Law. Thoughts on James Gunn being fired? I think I'm better off not talking about that one. Fan Zone. So why is that? I hate machines or Ratchet. I needed that. Yeah, Jeffrey Combs was good. I also like Don Wells, the original G1 voice actor. Have you seen the Venom movie trailer? I probably won't see Venom in theaters. I'm not too thrilled about him not being part of Spider-Man. Favorite cartoon continuity from Transformers besides G1? Besides G1, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. And my phone is going off like crazy. And because my dad, if you guys know, he went to the 9/11 memorial because he's a 9/11 survivor. So I'm going to see Transformers the movie on the 27th with my brother. It's going to show my nephew season 1 and 2. Make sure he watches season 1 and 2 first so he knows who the characters are. So he has emotional attachment to them. What do I call Injustice Superman? Evil Superman? It's just Evil Superman. What do I think of Outback? Pretty cool character. I mean, it's a good replacement for Brawn in some ways, and in some ways he's not. Bayformer's boredom meets the eye. Bayformer's cash grabs in disguise. Brother will see the Venom movie. Good morning from Singapore. Wow, it's Singapore out there. Wow. It's in the morning. It's 10:30 at night right now. I acknowledge stories that often lack depth. Do I like the Unicron trilogy and Dragon Ball Z? Dragon Ball Z I used to watch like crazy. I really like the original Dragon Ball better than Dragon Ball Z, but I do like Dragon Ball. I just haven't watched it since its like initial run. I have not watched Super. And I've seen bits and pieces of GT. Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam, and Gundam Wing were my two favorites. Hope the Skywarp and the Cyberverse cartoon. I agree. Would I consider Jetfire or Sentinel Prime from the Bayverse? Watching G1 Season 1 and 2 before seeing the 27th. Yes. How's it going there, Sean Bateman? Do I think there will be another person who will be close to the voice of Peter Cullen? I think the guy who's doing the voice right now for Cyberverse isn't bad. I mean, I've only seen the 2 episodes, so I'm still kind of like, I mean, Peter Cullen is Optimus Prime, but yeah, my dad is a 9/11. So my dad was a copy repairman. He happened to be fixing a copier on one of the floors, and he left the building 10 minutes prior and watched everything happen across the street, like right in front of him. What are my thoughts on Shazam and Aquaman trailer? They look pretty good. Shazam, so Shazam looks funny and Aquaman looks epic. So what if Disney owns Transformers? I don't think Disney is going to own Transformers. I don't think Disney's going to buy Hasbro. I love 80s songs. I want to know what song. There's a lot of different 80s songs that I like. I was going there, Autobot Leader. Favorite Transformer is Bumblebee, Joe Fisher. Bumblebee, my favorite's Rodimus Prime. So yeah, it's 10:30 at night. It's 10:29 p.m. According to my computer, and 10:32 according to my desktop. But interesting vid idea where some of the Transformers are named on Earth things like Bumblebee. I think it's just because the name fits, and it's actually just basically a translation of Cybertronian into English or whatever Earth language is being translated. Have I watched the fan-made stop-motion season 1.5, The Search for Omega Supreme, and 2.5, The Return of Ultra Magnus? I have not seen them. What Bumblebee toy represents G1 Bumblebee? G1 Bumblebee. I mean, we would say the best one? Maybe Pretender Bumblebee is probably pretty cool. Like Classics Pretender Bumblebee. That's a pretty cool toy because he has his whole Pretender shell and everything else like that. What's my favorite Transformers toy as a kid and why? There's a lot. I mean, I loved Grimlock, Hot Rod, Ultra Magnus, Prime, Skyfire, Jetfire. Any of the combiner teams. You never know what Disney buying Hasbro. Well, Disney wants to buy everything. So Cyberverse Deluxe Bumblebee is a McDonald's quality toy. Yeah, well, the Cyberverse toys definitely suck. Excited for the Predator and Venom. The Predator movie, that looks interesting. I love Predator. So, get to the chopper. Do it now. Kill me. Do it now. Who do I like better in 80s as an artist? Howard Hewett or Michael Jackson? I mean, Michael Jackson is great, but yeah, I would probably say Michael Jackson. What are my thoughts on the DCEU? I think they could do better. I'm going to see Transformers, and I know all the characters. I've only seen Transformers season 2, and one episode of season 1. Yes, I was on the Grimlock show. Yes, I was on. If you guys have not seen Me Grimlock Tonight, look up Derivative Films. He did the stop motion 86 Transformers movie, but he also has me on one of his episodes. I can also let you guys know there is a YouTube page, but we don't have a video for it. And there's a Facebook page, but we only have like a picture of like the logo on it. Is for Devil Hunter Mayumi, is the video game that we're launching, that we are going to launch an Indiegogo campaign for. But I'm still working on the trailer for it. Arise, Rodimus Primal. Why is Reflector so underused? It's because they were going to release this toy and they decided against it for some reason, and I don't know why. Should Morocco Cafro? I should probably check it out. My son's name is Rodimus Jr. It's the greatest comedy. All right, so I've got a special little treasure trove tonight. a little bin from my collection that I've got right here of different G1 Transformer, well, different generations of Transformers in this box. And let's see what we find in here. This is a little tidbit of my Transformers collection that you can kind of see some stuff in there. And I would figure I would share with you guys some of my different generation Transformers. I got Topspin, G1 Topspin. He was a jump starter, which means you flip him over and you roll him on the floor. And nope, not this way. There we go. You pull on the wheels, but if you pull him back, and then he would go forward and he would flip and he would transform. And that is how Topspin would work as far as a toy. I've got G2 Jolt. This guy, little guy right here, was you actually can take the wire and put it in his hand and the sword will light up. He's one of the laser rods. I think this was Volt or Jolt. Trying to remember. Don't remember. Can't quite remember. This was the Beast Machines Jetstorm repainted in G1 Jetfire colors. Well, he was an actual, release, but I don't remember what his name was. But I got him because he was Skyfire based, and I had to have him. Without his Pretender shell, I have Submarauder, who is one of the Decepticon Pretenders. I've got a villain in the IDW comics, but definitely a hero in G1 was the Autobot, and you can kind of see that his gun actually broke in here. He's heavily yellowed. Is good old G1 Getaway. And they call him Breakaway, I think is the Headmaster version, but actually this is his Power Master partner. Power Masters would go into the engine, and yeah, I'm flipping them all around, and so just so you can kind of see, my G1 Getaway has been thoroughly abused through childhood, and he has seen better days. But this is one of my original G1 toys, was G1 Getaway, and I'm gonna put his Power Master in there so it does not get lost. But yeah, good old Getaway. Apparently Rodimus kills him, I think, I haven't read the comic there yet, but I've been told I need to. I have got G2 Grimlock. I do have a G1 Grimlock, but this is G2 Grimlock, and that is why he is blue. It's the G1 toy, but blue. And I believe, where did they put it? I forgot where they put it on this toy. Every single G2 toy will actually have something like this on it, or at least they're supposed to, if I remember. There it is. You can kind of see it on camera. The kind of blurry with the, trying to bring it up on camera, is they actually label what they are, whether they're an Autobot or a Decepticon, and it's a G2 Autobot symbol. And that is how you know it is a G2 toy. So if you ever get like Inferno is the same color as G1, but he has like that symbol there, the Autobot symbol. Actually, if you pull down his thing, you'll know it's a G2 Grimlock. Or this is G2 Grimlock. There's a G2 Inferno. There we go. Missing his missiles and stuff is, his wing fell out. But G2 Ramjet in his purple glory. And yes, I do make sure the cone head is up. You can bring the cone head down, but this is G2 Ramjet. And yeah. Let's see who else I got in this bad boy. His wing is in there. Point Blank. No, yeah, Point Blank. But definitely the spoil sport is a target master I have with him. All right, what is my least favorite and favorite Transformer series? Energon is probably one of my least favorites. I didn't care for the Prime Wars trilogy, especially Combiner Wars and Titans Return weren't that good. But yeah, this is a G2 Target Master. And Target Masters, again, they transform into a robot. And then, boom. But that is not his Target Master. I do know that. Because I lost my spoil sport. Beachcomber. But G2. G2 Beachcomber. So he is green. Green with envy. For some reason, they made him green. And what else I got in this little bin? I've got G1 toys and I've got G2 toys in this bin. So this is my like bin of Transformers that have seen better days. G2 Slag. Not Slug. Slag. And again, he's seen better days. But he's in decent shape, I'd say. You know, good old G2 Slag. My brother Power of the Primes toy Jazz. I do have I have that Jazz downstairs somewhere. Here we go. I have got a G2 Hubcap. Now, Hubcap was released in yellow in G1. It is basically the Bumblebee Cliff Jumper toy, but a different car, but all shiny. So nobody jumps into action faster than battle chargers. Action Masters, they're alive, they're alive. Action Masters. Oh, there they are. My Micromasters. Little tiny itty bitty Micromasters. Who was excited for the new Micromasters that are coming back out? Like they're doing this is Top Spin, I believe. No, that's not, who's his name again? I can't remember. I think this one was Wheeler. The other one was, I know it's the Race Car Patrol, but you know, there they are in bot mode. Good old Micromasters. And I've got the Micromaster Combiners. Yay, I still have them. And the way they worked was pretty cool. Was that it was one vehicle and split into two, and you can get like two full-on vehicles kind of thing. Oop. God, I love those joints. They have seen better days. And you get two full Transformers out of them. Well, for being Micromaster size. Take care, Chevy. I'm just showing off some stuff. G1 Guzzle. This was a Sparkster. They would actually spark, apparently, but I don't think the spark thing works anymore. Favorite Mega Man soundtrack, 2 and 3. Definitely 2 and 3. There's Guzzle in robot mode. Have I thought of making a Discord server? Everyone keeps telling me to make a Discord server. I don't have time to talk to people as much. I mean, I'm on live now, and that's about as good as I can get. G1, G2, Beast Wars, Beast Machines toys. Yeah, I've got a mix in here. I got a mix of stuff. Here we go. A Transmetal Scavenger. Now, what he was supposed to be Beast Wars Inferno was supposed to have a Transmetal, but they didn't make him Transmetal. They called him a different character. So he does transform into an ant. He looks weird. He looks very, very weird. He has got parts all over him, and he is just like a mess, a hot mess. Let's see what other toys I got in here. I got some goodies. I got some goodies in here too. This is my custom Pterosaur, Transmetal Pterosaur. Except it was the Armada release. I got the Armada release so that I got the same mold. and I repainted it as Swoop. So it's Pterosaur as Swoop. I got Autobot symbols on him. This is my own custom toy. I actually painted him up as Swoop. In fact, I'll transform him so you can see he will burn Maximals. Yeah, I'm sorry that if I'm not answering the chat, but I'm just figuring I'm showing you some cool stuff because, again, I'm just chilling and hanging out for a little while. How long have I been on? I don't know. How long have I been on? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. There were an awful lot of casualties that day. There he goes. My custom painted up Pterosaur as Swoop in Pteranodon mode. And I think he came out pretty good, don't you think? Gotta say, he does look decent. It was really difficult to get the gray paint to stay there. I think it was the silver paint. Yeah, I was using silver paint. But yeah, the chat is definitely moving pretty quickly. So I've got like 50 of you guys like checking out my stream and hanging out, chilling out while I bring out some of my old toys out from. Ooh, there we go. G2 Onslaught. Well, it's Bruticus, but you know, Onslaught and Bruticus mode pop off his head because that's where Onslaught's head is underneath Bruticus's head. And because that's how G1, G Toys 2's toys worked. And yeah, they got his name plastered on there. It's Onslaught. And yeah, I do have the complete Bruticus, G2 Bruticus in here. Pterosaur's poor man Starscream. Aw. Well, he did die at the beginning of season 2, so I do have G2 Constructicons in here. Yeah, because the G2 Constructicons were this yellow color. And I've got the full set in here as well. I've got some G2 Decepticons. Why do I hate Cena? Because he's got like 3 moves of doom. And he's really annoying on the mic. Really, really annoying on the mic. So I'm not a Cena fan. Oh, yeah, that's right. I customized Robots in Disguise Prowl as Robots in Disguise Red Alert. So I painted him up to make him be... In fact, I even got the spoiler of the car to be like Red Alert. And my paint job was not as straight as it should have been. And some of the paint's starting to peel, but could I say? Primal got a couple of weeks, and I got Box Combiner Wars Superion with Slingshot, no Alpha Bravo. I'm not an Alpha Bravo fan. I am a Slingshot fan. And it's Slingshot, not Quick Slinger. Although, I wonder if my G2 Slingshot survived. I don't think my G2 Slingshot survived. 5 moves. Shoulder bump, shoulder bump, shoulder bump. You can't see me. Attitude adjustment, pin, done. Oh, yeah, and then punches. It's just like Hulk Hogan. You know, punch, 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 body slam, leg, big boot, leg drop, done. Which Robots in this guy? 2001. Yeah, 2001. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, G2, I believe, is Drench. Yeah, it was Drench. Have I thought of being back some video game streams? I've thought about it, but I think if I am going to do so, I'll probably do it on Twitch. Just because, yeah, if I'm going to do video games, I'm going to do them on Twitch. And I'll do, like, just chill streams here. This Decepticon I really liked. His name was Eagle Eye. And I always liked his transformation. I thought it was creative. And I always thought it looked cool in bot mode. So, agreed there. What's my favorite version of... What? Okay. Waiting for Cyberverse Deluxe Acid Storm. I think I have, not in this bin, I have an Acid Storm, Classics Acid Storm. And that was the Classics mold of Seeker mold painted up as Acid Storm. But yeah, I can go digging deeper in here. I know this is a 2001 Robots in Disguise toy that was supposed to be a Beast Machines mold. What got me into Transformers? I think I just watched a G1 episode and that was it. And the toys, you know, I ended up getting toys and that was it. I was into them. That was it. Like I just, you know, see G1 Transformers and that's why I'm so like, here we go. G2 Sea Spray. That's why he's so shiny. Shiny Sea Spray. We're gonna get those Decepticons. I actually met Alan Oppenheimer. He was cool. What's I got in this little bin of joy? I know I threw like every like random Transformer in here. I have a I can't pull him out without breaking him. I have a G2 Snarl in here. I believe that is Deluge. I could be wrong. I don't remember. I think that's Deluge. Decepticons. There he is. This one is actually rather well known. Was G2 Rapido. Sea Spray is Merman. That is true. That is true. It's the same voice. Although Scott McNeil did him in the more current. Yeah. Okay. I think I have thoroughly gone through that bin, and I am going to put this cover back on that, throw that back in the other room. Okay, More Than Meets the Eye came here as a movie. Wow, well, More Than Meets the Eye. That was a great 3-part episode. Let's see. Did I know that Optimus Primal's voice actor was in Christmas Story 2? I did not know that because I've only seen the first Christmas Story. I didn't know they even made a Christmas Story 2. And I love the simple name conversions you could do with Megatron. Yeah, Gigatron, Galvatron. Almost everything from Energon stunk, yeah. Would I be interested to have Frank Welker turn up in the new Netflix series Disenchantment? I've not seen Disenchantment. I don't even know what that is. Hey, TF Fan Page 101. You want to join in on this this lovely We're Talking About Nothing stream? Hey there, Derivative Films. What's going on? This time I can actually probably invite you. I think. See if I can. Invite people. Yeah, Derivative Films is where I was on the Me Grimlock tonight. So, Battle Cat is Warpath. Well, that's because it's Alan Oppenheimer. All right. I am going to go on to Twitter. And this time I can actually invite you. Okay. So, what else do we want to chill and talk about? It's the new Matt Groening series with a lot of Futurama creative. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Machine Robo is better. Well, from GoBots to Machine Robo, yeah, that's GoBots wasn't nearly as popular, but and that's the funny thing. It's like everybody, you know, everybody's having what was it? Everybody that remembers GoBots remembers that they weren't as good as Transformers, but they were cool nonetheless because they were transforming robot toys. So the toys were cool, but they weren't Transformers. What are my thoughts on Bendy and the Ink Machine? I've not seen it. Asked if GoBots. No, actually, Hasbro bought Tonka, and Tonka had GoBots, which they licensed Machine Robo. But the thing is that Machine Robo is still made in Japan, and so GoBots, they like Hasbro owns GoBots, but they don't own Machine Robo. So that's probably why. Yeah. They were cool in a different way. GoBots were like Matchbox cars. Yeah, they were like, that's right. They were like Matchbox cars. Have I read Watchmen or The Dark Knight Returns? I have read Watchmen. I've not read Dark Knight Returns. I only I know about what happens in Dark Knight Returns. I've just not read it. Starscream was Cobra. Well, yeah, it's because Chris Latta was the same voice actor. They scaled pretty perfectly. Yeah, they did. They did a pretty good job scaling. Who would win in a fight, Black Arachne or Spider-Man? I mean, it's kind of, let's say you're asking them for a robot to go against a superhuman. Probably Black Arachnia. Well, no, Spider-Man's pretty strong, though. It's a tough one. GoBots is having a comic, so I'll be ready for it. Oh, that's cool. Robotics was a good series. Interesting. My question, what if scenario, superior, GoBots inferior? Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, Tux is the most dapper robotic for build. Oh, yeah, that's right. Tux. I remember Tux. I also had some of the Rock Lords, too. GoBots cartoon was animated by Hanna-Barbera. That's probably why GoBots was not so beloved. IDW, you could have GoBots, dude. What's the top hat? You can't beat that. Have I read Transformers Heroes and Villains comic? No. Brave Star should have it reboot. Oh, yeah, Brave Star. I remember Brave Star. I remember Brave Star. I remember Mask. I remember G.I. Joe and Voltron. Why don't we go take a look and see what's going on in Transformers news and actually just talk about it? Just, yeah. Actually, I think I can. Burp, derp, derp. Who would win, Unicron or the Ultimate Destroyer or one Primey Boy? Well, today in news, no trailer. Yeah, there's nothing going on. There's I'm still working on stuff. In fact, I'm actually been working on my an Ultra Magnus video. And so I'm on this stream tonight, and I'm letting you guys know that tomorrow night I'm going to the hospital with my wife. And we're not coming back probably until Friday. And I'll be coming home with baby number 2. So, yeah. That's going to be fun times. Fun times. And yes, we already have a name picked out for my son. And we will probably have him on at some point, in the near future. Yep, baby number 2. So, fun times. Can you ask a question? Yes, you guys can ask questions. You guys are more than welcome to ask questions. I I'm trying to answer as I can. I know some of the comments are going by as quickly as possible. And so if I miss your question, I'm sorry. I'll say that right now, that like, yeah, that I'm sorry if I missed your question. But yeah. Favorite video game? I probably want to say Chrono Trigger. Probably want to say Chrono Trigger. Is probably my favorite game. The original Super NES Chrono Trigger. It ranks up there as like one of my favorite games of all time. Final Fantasy VI is another one. I love any Mario game, and Praxian Seekers, Frame Types, Type for Cybertronians, Naxel. Starscrimp said that Scott King released his first Transformers Headmasters. It's called Headmasters at TFAD. Oh, that's cool. Are they? I heard they want to do like a full on redub of Headmasters and actually go through all 40 episodes. Headmasters was dull though. It was a really dull cartoon. I watched Boogie Nights the other night. Oh God. Oh God. Rest in peace, Burt Reynolds. May the force be with you, or until all are one is a better phrase. Do I like Gundam? Yeah, I love Gundam Wing. I feel even though you'll be busy, people want to ask what's your opinion on this. Do news. Yeah, I got to talk some Transformers news. There is some stuff. I'm wondering how Unicron is going to end. Like right now, Unicron is going to end. Let's do this. Let's see if I can. Boom. Okay. Yeah, there's. Wow. That is one crazy looking Unicron. That is crazy. Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VI are indeed awesome. Do I like Galvatron or Megatron? I like both. I like both. Galvatron I love his insanity. The Wrath of Lich King was out. Big name here. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not a big World of Warcraft fan. Anybody Kingdom Hearts here? I've only played the first Kingdom Hearts. Wow, that is. I don't like. I'll admit I like Alex Milne's art. I don't like Alex Milne. I've met him in person. He's not a very friendly person. TF Con Toronto. Well, I probably won't be going to Toronto, unfortunately. I'd have to get my passport to head up there. Do I think Unicron is the Thanos of Transformers of the Galactics? I would say a little bit of both. He's kind of like both. He's like the ultimate evil. I'd laugh if Unicron is defeated for good using the power of friendship. These are amazing looking. I want this Ultra Magnus toy bad. Bad. Like real bad. Yeah. The Optimus toy looks good, but I think I might get the masterpiece. But yeah, this Ultra Magnus looks awesome. That is a cool looking Ultra Magnus. Is Screwhead the best scope? You got the touch. Yeah. Ultra Magnus looks okay. I'm sure Repro Labels is going to come with a sticker to make him look more like a G1 Earth truck. But yeah, Magnus definitely looks awesome. I wish his gun was white though. I don't like his gun being red. But I guess they're trying to change it up a little bit, try to make him look different since his truck mode looks, more like the 2001 Robots in Disguise robot, truck. I like Cog. Cog is awesome. And I wonder if they're going to do 6-gun. They better do 6-gun. And I wonder if they're going to also make Ravage out of him. I know that's not Ravage. I forgot what his name is. It's like some beast name or something like that. Optimus looks basic. Well, yeah, it's Optimus. It's Optimus, Get the masterpiece, the version, the third masterpiece Prime. You know, then you'll get a trailer and everything, and he'll be G1 cartoon Prime. But yeah, that Ultra Magnus looks awesome, just straight up awesome. Thoughts on Disney owning Fox? Bittersweet. It's good for the Marvel side of things. It's bad for a lot of other stuff. Sick of Windblade being partnered with Metroplex. Six Gun is his partner. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Okay, so let's talk about Cyberverse. Yeah, Cyberverse. Hmm. It was all right. It was okay. Hey there, Jay Briggs. I want that sideswipe too. Sideswipe's cool. Thanks a lot. Awesome Sauce Productions. Thank you. It's only 10 minutes long. There's not much to it. So yeah, it's two 20-minute. Basically, it's 20 minutes. It's two 10-minute episodes. It's okay. It's all right for what it is. It's decent. So Notorish Man reached 250,000. So you have 250,000 subscribers. I have almost 25,000. I'd love to have Diamond Bolt's probably not going to make a video on Transformers again in the near future, but the story is okay. It's a all right reimagining of G1. Like they leave on the Ark. Bumblebee lost his voice box sometime in between Cybertron and Earth. Okay, so everybody here, if you don't already know, TF Fan Page 101 reached over 10,000 subscribers, and I want to congratulate him. I want to give him a big round of applause. You know, he deserves it, for the stuff that he's been doing. Same thing with Cameron and Cam. He reached, 16,000? Right? He reached 16,000 recently. I know he's gotten a big bump because of this Voltron stuff. I don't like the radio voice thing in the show either. I've not been a fan of that. I've never been a fan of that. Derivative Films, I think you're close to 10, aren't you? Or you already reached 10. I forgot. I think you're at like 9. But I know that you if you guys haven't already seen me on Me Grimlock Tonight and Derivative Films, get in touch with TF Fan Page 101. Maybe you want to get him on the next Me Grimlock Tonight. It's like Space Ghost Coast to Coast with Grimlock and Wheelie and Shockwave. It's hilarious. So I'm the first guest, and maybe we can get TF Fan Page 101 to be on there. Would be pretty cool. And then I don't know if he's still on, but Leo Convoy reviews. He does a lot. I've seen him doing a lot of cool stuff. Where he's talking about he has his opinions on Optimus and Rodimus, which is kind of interesting. Which I'd like to see his opinions on what's his name. I'd like to know his opinions on Thundercats, but anyway, Transformers Cyberverse, Menasor 03. Cyberverse was, it was decent. It was okay. This die-cast metal Optimus Prime toy. It's just basically a die-cast truck. Cool. Let's see. I always hate it. Got to look up the Bumblebee movie legendary Optimus figure. Okay. All right. Anything? There's a bunch of other stuff. Oh yeah. If you guys haven't seen this, it was a Spanish commercial, but they actually used real cars and then did CG over it to make it look. That was really cool. That was really, really cool. I was like, why can't they make Transformers look like that? Like, that would just be really cool if they made Transformers look like that. Metroplex. Cool. Why don't we take a look at what's going on Cybertron or Cybertron? Nothing in particular. Nope, nope, nope. Nada. Oh, God. Ugh. Why? 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 Oh, gosh. I am stepping away. Ugh. I will show you this now. I think I will go turn screen sharing off. Stop. Boom. And I also got this bad boy. The 4 Ninja Turtles movies on Blu-ray. And this case stinks. Well, the inside case stinks, but that's because of the move. But you need bleach? Yeah. But figure I would show you my pizza box Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 movie collection of the original 4 Ninja Turtles movies, which, yeah, the 4th one was the animated one. More April, what's movies? Yeah, that's cool. You're in Canada, TF fan page. I heard that in Canada it's in October. So you got to find out when the actual date is, because it's not September 27th. Here in the US, it's September 27th, and I got my tickets, and I will be in on the west coast of New Jersey to go see it, which is an hour away. But in Canada, I heard that they actually are doing it in October. So if you could find out if you can go to it, definitely. I wonder if they'll do something for you guys in the UK and maybe in other countries. I know some of you guys. You said one of you was from, I think, I'm going to mispronounce your name, but the guy, the guy from Singapore. I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher your name, but I wish they would do something with you guys there or whatever country you guys are in to be able to see Transformers the movie in theaters, man. Do I like the 2012? I thought it was pretty good. I saw a few. I didn't see every episode. I saw a lot of episodes. The new one is I'm not digging the new one, and I don't hate it. I just don't like it. Just don't like it at all. I am on Facebook, yes. I am on Twitter. I am on Instagram. I do have a Patreon. I do have a Twitch channel. Oh, you're in the Philippines. That's cool. I actually know people who I have friends who actually were born in the Philippines and they came here to but that's cool. You're gonna try the hardest to try to find me a New York Comic-Con. I'm only going to be there Friday and Saturday. My sister is desperately trying to get tickets to go Saturday. She only was able to get a ticket for Friday. I got a ticket for Friday and Saturday. And she's like, I have to. Matt Smith is going to be there on Saturday. And I'm like, sorry. Greetings from Germany. Cool. What time is it in Germany? It's like 11 o'clock at night here in the U.S., in New Jersey, the East Coast of New Jersey. Cyber Spies in Kansas. Matt Smith was the 11th Doctor from Doctor Who. The way that Doctor Who worked was that whenever they wanted to replace an actor, they just killed Doctor Who and he regenerates into a new person. And now the 12th Doctor just is regenerating into the New doctor who is a female, which I don't quite understand, but I guess with current politics, it is what it is. I don't know. I did meet last year. I did get a photo op with the 12th Doctor, who is what was his name? Why am I'm drawing a blank for some reason. Matt Smith, David Tennant, Christopher Eccleston, and he was the guy who also sweared crazy like all the time. I can't remember his name. We got a photo op with him. Yeah, Dr. Woman. 13th Doctor is great so far. Did it start already? It hasn't started already, has it? Peter Capaldi. That's it. Yeah, Peter Capaldi. It's 11:16 a.m. here. Oh, wow. So it's like you're 12 hours ahead in the Philippines. Which playable character do you think should be in Injustice 3 if it comes out? I have to play Injustice 2 and know who's in Injustice 1 and 2, and then I can tell you. I'm in Canada, but 5-hour drive, Syracuse. Wow. Yeah, Syracuse. Yeah, it's like 5 hours or 6 hours. Yeah, 5 hours north of here. Her enthusiasm in interviews clips is something else. Oh, okay. I don't know. I didn't like the last season of with Peter Capaldi. I was kind of like, I kind of was falling out of Doctor Who at that point. Like I felt like the show was like doing one of these jobs. It's kind of like the 7th Doctor, 6th and 7th Doctor were really a bore. I love the 3rd Doctor. 3rd Doctor, 2nd Doctor, 3rd Doctor, 4th Doctor. Awesome. You know, 3rd Doctor was the kung fu fighting doctor, and the 4th Doctor was the guy who had the crazy scarves. Lost interest with Matt Smith. I could see why. It was like a different show at that point. It didn't feel like it was Doctor Who. And then David Tennant was great. David Tennant was awesome. Switch, Wii U, and Xbox One. Well, I have you can see it on the TV over there is my Switch. My NES Classic is over there. I don't have a PS4 and I don't have an Xbox One yet. I have a PS3 and I have an Xbox 360 still. I have not gotten I'm a Cybertron news writer now. Oh, okay, cool, very cool. So, 1 Doctor, 2 Doctor, 3 Doctor, 4 is at your door. Troy Baker or Tom Baker. Tom Baker was the new Care Bear series. They're making a new Care Bears. Okay. We have a family reunion in here. Yeah, Paper Plane is here. TF Fan Page 101 is here. Derivative Films is here. I know it's like 3 in the Paper Plane. What time is it in the UK? Honestly, tell me, what time is it out there? Because like, I don't know how you're like. 4:20 in the freaking morning. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we need MGO and we need Diamond Bolt. Well, Diamond Bolt probably wouldn't join anyway, but I know he's too busy with stuff. Like, and not only that, it's like it's too early in the morning for him, right? In Australia, maybe. I mean, if it's 11 o'clock in the morning, maybe he may. Well, he might. Well, today is no, he might be out of school. I don't know how old he is. I know he's a kid. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna start a new YouTube video. Cool. 5:20 in the morning in Germany. Wow. Jeez. You guys are dedicated like all-nighters, man. Like I can't like It's 11:20 and I'm tired. And I know I'm going to be up all night tomorrow night because, like I said, if you're just tuning in now, tonight I'm chilling out because tomorrow I will be um, going to the hospital with my wife because baby number two is going to be coming home. Probably be home hopefully by Friday, depending upon how long. Yeah, it's 11. It's 11:20 here in Jersey. So you just woke up. You must have a weird sleep schedule. Like I get up at like 7:30 in the morning, and I'm usually up until about 1 in the morning. Have I played Mortal Kombat? I remember playing Mortal Kombat in the arcades. I remember playing Street Fighter 2 in the arcades. I remember playing Ninja Turtles arcade in the arcades when it first came out. I remember playing, gosh, Kung Fu Master all the time. Used to pump quarters into that. Used to pump quarters into Killer Instinct and Tekken. I wasn't really a Tekken person, though. Killer Instinct I got good at. Killer Instinct. Mortal Kombat. Bum, 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 bum. Get a grip on my Energon cubes. All right, well. I remember my dad needed quarters to park because he needed to take the bus into New York City to work because my dad worked in New York City. And I would take a handful of some of his quarters and I would run to the arcade and I would go and I would play Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and all that kind of fun stuff. And yes, Notarish Man is a Sabertron rider. That's awesome. It's cool. We're like having it's like a big like Transformers fan get together. We're just chilling out and letting my voice hopefully my voice doesn't get hoarse because yeah, I've got things to take care of. My daughter is getting big. She's getting smart, really smart. My daughter actually will come up here and she'll be like, play Mario. But she wants to play Super Mario on my NES Classic. I have the Super NES Classic downstairs. 6th grade when Street Fighter 2 came out. Yeah, I think it was about that same time. I mean, I'm 30. How old am I? 36? 37? I'll be 37. I'm 36. That's right, 36. I'll be 37 in December. So, yeah. Have I seen the Titans trailer? I have, and I'm not pleased about it. Is it true that Prowl has a battle computer? Well, it's kind of like how he fights. I'm asking with you. We need Swivel King. In the Bayverse thing, we need a Bludgeon versus Drift. I think. Don't most toy reviewers dislike Jobby because of his swivel stuff? Yeah, you're getting old when you have to think about it. That is true. Yeah. And it's funny, like I'm sure a lot of you guys who are kids who watch me probably still think in terms of grade. Like I was in the 7th grade, I was in the 6th grade. I remember in the 9th grade we did this. You don't think about how old you were. I just know that I graduated in the year 2000. I graduated high school in 2000. So that was 18 years ago. So yeah. Derivative Films is 41. Wow. So you're a little older. You're much older than I am. Not to try to age you. I have friends who are in their 40s. Yeah. The Canada reviewer is in his house. I've got paper cut, paper plane. I never see Dr. Smooth parodies. Of course, I've seen Dr. Smooth parodies of Transformers. I've not seen his G.I. Joe stuff. Gonna be 24. Wow. Wow. So on September 27th, you're gonna be 24. Wow. Okay. So 10 years ago, you were 14 when Michael Bay's films came out. Wow. Well, 13. Must be getting old, Ironhide. I have not seen The Expanse. Canadian reviewer, the worst title. Actually, maybe for you, but it's funny because Americans actually kind of make fun of Canada that way, I guess. It's like Podunk. Yeah, Podunk USA. Which, if you've ever played Secret of Evermore, Podunk USA was the name of the town. Was a great game, Secret of Evermore. I thought you were older, like 25, TF fan page 101. Oh, Derivative Films is an OG original gangster. And if you know that reference, you're old. Because OG original gangster was good old Ice-T. Do you prefer Disneyland or Universal Studios? I like Disney World and I like Universal Studios. I loved Islands of Adventure. I thought that was cool. I've not been there since they put the new Transformers in. I was making a reference to Cartman. People think I'm much older for some. Well, Paper Plane, you have a much deeper sounding voice, so it makes you seem that you're older, and nobody's actually no. You have been on camera a couple of times, so people should know that you're kind of younger. You know, they see my face and they go, "Who's this old? Who's this old dude coming on here talking about Transformers?" Trying to sit there and talk about how G1 is the best thing since sliced bread. And it's like, what are you talking about? Sally, the first Bay movie, was the first contact with Transformers because G1 was very unpopular in Germany. Really? Really? Wow. I've been way off. People have been, I guess, my age. I kind of figured you were younger, Paper Plane. I honestly did. I kind of figured you were in your 20s. I didn't know exactly how old you were, but it is what it is. I have not been on Some Call Me Johnny. I think I might have bumped into him at Too Many Games. Some Call Me Johnny was at Too Many Games, and I bumped into him, but I didn't actually get a chance to talk to him. All right, so have fun. It's good talking to you. Awesome Sauce Productions with numbers. Gonna butcher that, but that's all right. Do I have very unpopular Transformers opinions? Rodimus Prime is awesome. He did not kill Prime. It was Megatron. It's just that Hot Rod happened to jump in to try and save Prime, and it was Megatron who ultimately killed Optimus Prime. It was not Hot Rod. Stop blaming Hot Rod for Optimus Prime's death. And if you really want to get down to it, let's talk about some of the writers. But it did get cyber. Hey, first of all, Headmasters is one of those things that you like. You can't even think straight watching Headmasters. Headmasters is bad. Oh, I'm not a big fan of Headmasters. I mean, Rebirth was good. Well, no, Rebirth was eh. Rebirth should have continued, and it should have been a 5-part episode, and they should have then went on and made a new season out of it. Headmasters was boring. And it was as if the Japanese didn't understand exactly how to write those characters. How's it going there, Silas? If it were Bumblebee who jumped in to save Optimus, wouldn't make a difference on Optimus' death either. That's true. That's true, because Megatron saw the gun, and Prime just sat there going, I thought you were made of sterner stuff. He had to have his hero speech. His hero speech got him killed. And Megatron was going to shoot him anyway. In fact, in the in the Marvel Comics adaptation. You know what? That's it. I'm going to have to show this to you guys because Transformers the movie. Ugh. The Marvel Comics adaptation, and here, Lithonians are going to get eaten, and here we go. Optimus and Prime, Prime and Megatron fight, and here, Megatron has the gun. Hot Rod is not even involved in the fight. So Megatron finds the gun, shoots Prime, and that's the end of it. Yeah. So, yeah, Primal's a pirate. Yeah. It's Hasbro's fault Prime died. So it's not Rodimus Prime. It's not Hot Rod. Yeah, it was Ron Friedman who wrote the death. It was supposed to be Prime dies anyway. Prime was going to die no matter what, whether it was Hot Rod involved. Megatron was going to be the one to pull the trigger. Can't stand John Cena how he's now a TMNT villain. But yeah, well, I don't really like that new series, so I only saw the first episode, and it just didn't impress me. Have I given my opinions on Cyberverse yet? I have not made a full-on review on it. I am going to make a review, but my opinion so far is that it's okay. It is what it is. It's better. I would say it's much better than. I would say it's much better than the. Yeah, it was much better than the Prime Wars trilogy, but the Megatron in Prime Wars trilogy was great. I will say that much. The guy who did the voice acting for that, but yeah. So, do I play Pokemon? I don't. I played the first gen Red and Blue. I have Red and Blue. I have Silver, and I got some of the original Game Boy games, but after that, I was done. I was like, I've seen like a lot of episodes of Pokemon. My wife likes Pokemon, but wasn't really into it. They added the Hot Rod bit in the fight to make it more dramatic. Yeah, you could say that. Rid 2015 was okay. It was boring. Have I seen DX9 Breakdown? I have not seen DX9 Breakdown. Hot Rod was just putting if I learn from his mistakes. Exactly. It was the whole idea was that Hot Rod was supposed to learn from his mistakes. So stop blaming. It's the writers who were trying to bring the character to where he needed to be. Fanatic Films made a continuation Rebirth. It's called Redux. Yeah, but how they bring I don't like it's completely out of character how he brought characters back. He just basically rehashed some scenes from season 1 and 2 to try and bring season 1, 2, and And then he tries to incorporate headmasters, and it doesn't work very well. Some of the things he tries to do doesn't really work, at least continuity-wise. Have I played Dark Souls? No. And I've heard that I should not. Am I going to review Cyberverse? Yeah, I think I'm going to do a straight-up one video review of season 1 of Cyberverse, because it's only, they're 10-minute episodes, and there's only going to be like 8 episodes or something like that. And that's going to be all of season 1. So when all of season 1 airs, I will watch it in its entirety. I mean, I'm watching it, but I'll watch it in its entirety, and then I'll give myself give you guys a review and kind of give a breakdown. I know Cam's doing like episode by episode review, and that's because he's got a little bit more time than I do. So, have I played any of the Transformers games? Yes. If you've seen my live streams before, you know I did Transformers War and Fall for Cybertron. I have Devastation. That was my first game review, was Transformers Devastation. I think I need to move that light next time I do a stream or an on-camera video or something. Yeah, I definitely got to set this office up the way that I need it to be. Nothing is where I need it to be at all in this office. Everything is still a mess. And that's because we've been so busy preparing for this baby. My baby boy is coming home. But I have had fun with you guys. Plan on doing an episode, but I've been behind due to moving into a new place. Oh, you're moving. Wow, cool. Bigger place or smaller place? Will I read the new Bumblebee comics? Maybe. I appreciate that, Silas. I appreciate that. I mean, you know what? Cabin and Cam, he's doing a pretty good job doing he's doing a pretty good job doing like episode by episode. I know I'm going to give you guys my full-on blown opinion on it once I can. I know Brian will. I'm sure Paper Plane has got his opinions. He probably just goes, I hate it, because it's Paper Plane's known for that. We love you, Paper Plane. Derivative Films, I'm wondering what you think of Cyberverse, if you're still on. Oh, it's just switching out rooms? Oh, okay. So you're going to have to probably put your collection someplace that, like... They have 4 episodes on Comcast On Demand, and Cartoon Network played only like 10-minute episodes. Yeah, that's all that's on the Cartoon Network app. I have Verizon Fios for TV, so yeah, I can go on the Cartoon Network app and watch it. Cyberverse is all right. Yeah, it's all right. That's probably how I think about it so far. I've got to shave. You know what's funny? You want to hear something funny about my scruff here? My daughter doesn't like it. And she actually, like, well, I'll wake up in the morning, and if I'm scruffy like this, she goes, Daddy, yeah, Era? Beard. Yeah, I know. It's kind of coming in. Shave. Go take a shower. Like, she'll wake me up in the morning, tell me to take a shower and go shave. It's funny. It's hilarious. Kids are fun. If you're not a parent, kids are fun. Especially when they play with your Transformers or play with your toys. It's fun, or play with your video games. Seeing my daughter try to play Mario, being a 2.5-year-old, is amazing, because she can jump and she can move right. So, yeah. So watching my daughter play video games is hysterical. She can beat Vega in Mega Man, Street Fighter Cross Mega Man. If you've not seen that video game review, go on my channel and check it out. It's like an old game review, but it's hilarious. Your daughter's more like your alarm clock. It's true, because I actually, my phone has my alarm clock to wake me up at 7 o'clock in the morning. And by 7:15, my daughter is awake, and bossy kid. Yeah. She knows what she wants. I like the pairing of Bee and Windblade. As do I. I like that as well. Have I watched the Marvel Netflix shows? Yes. Yes, I have. I've not seen season 2 of Luke Cage, and I've not seen season 2 of Iron Fist yet. So, yeah. One of my thoughts on alternate universes in comic books. I think it's a cop out, but yeah. I am not a TF Wiki editor. I've got so much on my plate. It's very difficult. You could have two Transformers cartoon continuities. What would they be? G1. I'd like to see G1 meet Prime, just because, or maybe. I mean, I know there is a version of G1 that met comic book Dreamwave Armada met a version of G1 that got gobbled up. Have I seen season 2 of Jessica Jones? Oh, that's right. I've only seen the first 2 episodes of Jessica Jones. I kind of got cringed at that point, and I didn't get a chance to watch the rest of it. So, what do I do? G1 and Armada like in the comics. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I would like to see Prime meet G1. Trying to get more TF Wiki writers. You know, I'm really curious. I'm really curious because I know, like, Notarish Man, I know you're a Sabertron writer, and I guess you're also on a TF Wiki. I'm curious as to what other Transformers YouTubers who I've not had an opportunity to talk with think about me. I know Fire Brothers had that video with me about me. I did not about me, about other Transformers YouTubers. And I honestly think a lot of you guys who weren't mentioned in his video should have been mentioned as well. So I hope he mentions his USU guys. So I watched Jessica Jones for the person who plays her friend Patsy Walker. Yeah. That's Wait, he's a former Red Ranger? Is he the Turbo Ranger? Jessica's neighbor. Jessica's neighbor is the black guy, right? Is that no, it can't be him. Yeah, Fire Brothers had a video about Transformers YouTubers. He did Diamond Bolt, Raging Nation, Chris McFeely, me, Cam and Cam, and he did a couple of I think he did MGO, and I know he did a couple of like stop motion guys. I honestly don't know a lot of the stop motion guys. I'll be honest with you. I don't watch a lot. I don't watch a lot of stop motion. It's okay to me. It's not my thing. Fire Brothers is pretty cool. I don't get to watch a lot of his videos. I know Last Prime Speculator is a pretty cool dude. He talks. He really loves Bayformers. Really, but he's just kind of like a chill dude. You know, I don't have anything negative to say about anybody specifically. If I don't watch your channel, I don't watch your channel. I'm sorry. Sharmus, Balt Matrix. I think I've seen a lot of his videos before. Balt Matrix has been on for a long time. I think TFO Make. I know he's been on for a long time too. Which is a scarier clown, Joker or Pennywise? That's a tough one. You know, I found this piece of Beast Wars 2 Media that I couldn't find anything about. I was thinking of making a video because it's crazy. Is that the Combiner Magnaboss, the Beast Wars 2 version where he's basically like a salsa guy? Don't like Balt's Strict View or Power of the Primes. I liked Power of the Prime's Rodimus Prime. I thought it was a cool toy. I thought it was a good toy. Why are there no clown Transformers? Well, I guess you have Wreck-Gar, but it's more of a junk Transformer. What obscure Transformers character would you like to see make a comeback? Tough one. Reflector. For no reason at all. Reflector. You know what I would like to see? I wonder if Transformers Siege is going to do this. Since they're doing this whole Battle Master thing, if Soundwave is like a Cybertronian vehicle and all of his Battle Masters are like Laserbeak, Ravage, Rumble, Frenzy, and they all turn into his weapons and they can all attach to Soundwave and he can basically become like super powerful because he's got all his I wonder if they're going to do that. You know, and if they do it, know that it's probably was a thought that they're thinking along the same wavelength. Thoughts about the Shattered Glass Rodimus Prime toy, the Rodimus Unicronus? I have not taken him out of the box yet, but he looks cool. Which vehicle mode should Reflector have? I think Soundwave, I like Soundwave like being on an Earth vehicle, and Reflector would be really good as a satellite. Or, it's a good question. You imagine Rumble and Frenzy with pile drivers? Yes. Yeah, they transform into pile drivers. How awesome would that be? Soundwave gets pile drivers. I call this one Rumble, and I call this one Frenzy, and tonight we have a Rumble. I still want Black Rodimus despite me not looking at the first mold. Still love the Shattered Glass look. Yeah, he looks cool. I like the toy. Power of the Prime's Rodimus was a good toy. I mean, you may not like the whole legs as a shoulder thing, but it doesn't bother me. Cybertron, Soundwave from the Unicron trilogy has Laserbeak. Yeah, that does. He turns into like, because he's a stealth bomber and one of his bombs is Laserbeak. He's tripping because he got served. So, if you guys don't already know, September 15th, Transformers Prime comes off of Netflix. And I decided that I had to buy it on Blu-ray because if I talk about it in any of my videos, I need to be able to record footage. And without it on Blu-ray, DVD probably wouldn't look as good for Transformers Prime since it's an HD show. Crossbow and shotgun. Yeah, that would actually be pretty interesting. Yes, I do want them to make a DEF CON toy, an actual legitimate DEF CON, and make him a headmaster. Make him a headmaster with Slizardo as his headmaster partner. Paid a regular Rodimus one, 45 in the box at Target. That's the toy I'm talking about, and Rodimus Primal. Yeah, I do have the regular Rodimus, and I got him for $45 at Target as well. Yeah. What Transformers Prime? Yeah, Transformers Prime is coming off of Netflix September 15th. And without it, if I do talk about the aligned continuity in any of my Transformers videos, I wouldn't have it if I didn't have it on on disc. So thanks to my patrons, I was able to put the money towards getting myself all 3 seasons on Blu-ray. And also I had enough money left over to get a wireless controller for, well, it's, yeah, okay, for my Super Nintendo Classic. The DEFCON figure that was a repaint or is a remold. They just gave him a different head for the classic Scourge, right? They should have made the Titan. They should have made the Titans Return Scourge into DEFCON. They could have done that. They could like remold him into DEFCON. Hey there, Danny Dolphin. It is getting really late, and I'm getting really tired, and my voice is starting to get hoarse. So I'm starting to run out of steam. It's DEVCON, DEVCON, DEVCON. You know, once I picked up a DEFCON BotCon Most Wanted from $88 at Pump Pump. I also picked up. Cool, very cool. I didn't get a chance to pick up any of the Transformers Collectors Club toys. I know about them. I just haven't collected any of the toys from them. No. Danny Dolphin is she's a. Yeah, I know. I'm streaming in the new place. Like I finally moved in, and like where this office is not set up the way I want though yet. Like nothing is like, yeah. Everything is just kind of like a mess right now, and I got to figure out a better place for my camera, and I got to get better lighting in here, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I mean, I've got my Transformers Matrix of Leadership box set, which I think I am going to actually close it off. This heavy box set right here is my G1 DVDs. This is my season 1 DVD box set. Or no, season 1, G1 season. It's G1, all 98 episodes. And the Matrix opens up. And I have got the touch. I am now lighting everybody's darkest hour. Because in this box set is all 98 episodes of G1 Transformers. And this is the Shout Factory release. All hail Bruticus. Bruticus angry. Bruticus devastate. Devastator. And hold that Matrix. Yeah, that's the Matrix right there. But yeah, I am going to end the stream at this point because I am tired. I need to get some rest. I need to get prepared. I need to get my bags packed because I'm going to be at the hospital for the next 3 days. And my wife's bag is already packed. And yeah. So it's been fun, guys. Until next time, till all are one.